to prevent war. So I'm interested to hear what that is, and if you could give her a round of applause, that'd be fantastic. Welcome, Seeta Mohammed.
Thank you very much, Bonnie. I am a global educator, and I say that because I have had the opportunity to work in Trinidad and Tobago. That's my home country. Then I taught in the United States of America, then in Kuwait, and now I am working part-time in Tasmania. My topic is one of the major measures that can be taken now to prevent wars in the future. My question to you is, why are wars fought? Wars are fought internally within a country or externally among nations. But the basic reasons are more or less the same. Wars are fought to bring about democracy, social and cultural justice, increased humanitarian rights, and in some cases, wars are fought because of religious and cultural differences, greed, power, insecurity, fear, and personality disorders of leaders. What are the outcome of wars? Millions of dollars are wasted in purchasing ammunition by the war-stricken country. But on the other hand, another nation or nations gain millions of dollars by manufacturing and selling weapons. War then, in this case, is a business. Wars leave an individual, a family, the community, and a nation or nations with major psychological problems. Problems that will haunt an individual in his or her entire lifetime. Can you imagine seeing your parents dragged out of the house and shot to death? Can you hear their screams and see their blood squirted all around? Is it fair that a 5-year-old child remains with one foot for his entire lifetime because of no reason of his own? Can the victims run away from the pain and hurt that they have experienced? What then can you and I do to prevent this cruelty to mankind? You are aware that there is a Department of Defense in almost every country. But what about a Department of Peace and a Minister of Peace? Do you know when the Minister of Justice and his department become active? When a citizen cannot manage his or her anger, grabs a gun and shoots someone. Then the government spends thousands of dollars to maintain this so-called murderer in jail for over a period of a long time. Have you realized, my brothers and sisters, that in recent times, more and more younger people are involved in criminal offenses? Is there something that we can do to create peace so that eventually common sense can prevail and wars will be eliminated? Yes, my friends. Instead of the government spending a large sum of money on prisoners and terrorism, that money can be invested in our education system to educate students in the following areas of conflict resolution, as I shall explain shortly. It must be done as an entirely new subject, rather than part of the source or psychology program. Conflict resolution must be taught at all levels, beginning from early childhood education through primary, secondary, and tertiary levels. Simultaneously, it must be compulsory for all parents, businessmen, employees, and other members of the society to do a certified course in conflict resolution. This is necessary because every day each of us has to make intelligent decisions, manage our anger, and resolve conflicts, not only in our homes, but in the workplace, on the roads, and in other environments. The time has come when governments have to stop depending on the church and the NGOs to create peace. Peace must begin with each of us, and if we as nations can achieve this, then there will be peace, and hence wars can be eliminated in the future. We may not see this, but our children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren will experience peace. Some compulsory areas to be studied in conflict resolutions will be strategies to manage one's anger, greed, jealousy, and power, making intelligent decisions, develop mediation skills, develop techniques to listen actively and ask intelligent questions, to negotiate successfully, to develop positive critical thinking skills, for good, fair governance, for appropriate leadership skills, to assert oneself positively, and to have meaningful dialogue, to agree, to disagree on important matters, and to communicate emotions peacefully. Conflict resolution is not a one-week course. It is a practical, lifetime course that must be done by every member of the society. Therefore, in summary, what we need to do immediately is to introduce at all levels of our society an understanding and commitment to conflict resolution. By doing this, the first action of individuals and therefore nations will be dialogue, understanding, give and take, and if necessary, compromise. By doing this, instead of hostility, we will have friendship. Instead of argument, we will have discussion. Instead of war, we will have peace in the future. Silence is not an option where wars are concerned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm looking forward to a peaceful world. Thank you.